We've been getting a lot of phone calls from dentists that have expressed their frustration over the spring and the summer from the early COVID pandemic beginnings, that they just weren't getting good business advice. And so we wanted to post this to try and explain why, at least our opinion of it, and offer you some business tips in the dental practice for this new era in 2021. And so to begin with, if you recall in the spring, there was a real need for business advice in the dental community. Dentists were, through the CARES Act, taking advantage of PPP and EIDL. They needed to have cash burn analysis done and help them understand how to manage that loan. That hasn't gone away. And it may have even become more complicated now with tax estimates right around the corner. We're kind of in the middle of that, and what impact that has when coupled with depressed revenue in the dental practice, right? And so our opinion on why most dentists are not hearing from their CPA during this time is that it's not really your CPA's fault. First of all, they're not built for you. They're really built historically to process tax returns. So the bookkeeping and the profit and loss is just a means to that end. Number two is they often don't have the technology to get data accurately, on time, and automate it so that it frees them up to give you advice. And lastly, they're really not specialized generally in the dental industry. So anything that falls outside of the accounting arena is going to be a challenge. What's going to happen moving forward in the dental industry? We don't know. The ADA released a poll about 30 days ago, end of September. Dental revenue's down 80%. They project, obviously, in 2021 for that revenue to continue to be depressed. In that survey, they went on to say that 44% of dentists have taken a bank loan and 30% have increased fees. The dental industry is changing dramatically. There's also a growth that continues in private equity with corporate ownership in dental that's successful. And we're seeing the way they can leverage and improve profitability and efficiency. So the independent dentist looking forward is going to have to surround themselves, we believe, with a team of advisors. There's three things I think you can take to heart to help you prepare your dental practice on the business side for 2021. The first is to remember that tax estimates right now are really important. Revenue's down. You may have taken a loan through the CARES Act. These are the times that your CPA should be having conversations about how to manage that and cash flow. Secondly, make sure you're demanding accurate and timely data on a regular basis. Everything's based on that. Even the PPP analysis was reliant on accurate overhead and payroll information. And so without that, how can you create a plan? And lastly, consider increasing the cash you keep on hand in your business. 30 to 45 days might have been the norm historically. We're seeing a lot of folks start to consider to increase that. And finally, if you haven't put your CPA to the challenge, consider Crossroads Tax Advisors and give your CPA a dental checkup.